So why'd you invite me over here, dude? This is just to watch you dance?
Heard the Tomb Raider trailer came out, man.
Wait, what?
I heard they got sexy white chicks running in the forest. I heard, we need to check that out.
You lying? Like a new Tomb Raider.
Yep, new Tomb Raider movie. Without what's her name in it?
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, this one don't have her.
I feel conflicted. Let's check it out.
Well, we gotta see it in action first. I mean, you can't judge it until we see it.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie though, bro. Just like.
Yeah.
Her acting was kind of
like
off,
her,
though.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah, so did Brad Pitt. Anyway, let's check this out.
All right.
Bro, I looked over there and I thought there was a roach on the thing walking by. I'm like, wait a minute, there can't be roaches in VR.
Virtual roaches.
We ain't that ghetto. I paid too much. You paid too much for this apartment.
This apartment looks too nice to have roaches.
You know what I mean? Oh my goodness.
Good setup. Holy shit, it's black.
I know, right? He only shows up one time though.
Yeah, I guarantee you he's not going to be, if she's trapped on whatever island she is, because this looks like they're trying to reboot off the reboot game that they had a few years ago. I bet you he's not on this island.
I mean, look at the very first 0 seconds in, bow and arrow and her, that was your main weapon in the first one, bow and arrow. You didn't even get the pistols. Yeah. Well, you did get the pistols, but later on.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Lara.
Surname?
Croft. Lara, your father's gone. You can pick up where he left off. I see so much of him in you. Brilliant.
Hello, Sprout. If you're listening to this, then I must be dead. I found something. A tomb called the Mother of Death. If Trinity succeeds, our world is in danger. Promise me you will stop them.
I promise. I think I know where my dad went.
That's right in the middle of the Devil's Sea.
It'll be an adventure.
Death is not an adventure.
You shouldn't have come here. But I'm glad that you did.
What do you know about my father?
Now I see the likeness. The recklessness.
Close the tomb once and for all. The fate of humanity is now in your hands.
Can't be too careful these days. The world has gone bloody mad.
I'll take 2.
Okay. Okay, wait.
You about to play some extra footage?
I don't want to put no extra footage. All right, let's play some extra footage.
What's your name?
Dang it.
Lara.
Probably just, we can pause it now, but.
Yeah, pause it. All right, okay.
All right, what you think?
Okay, wait.
Because I got a few points. So.
Okay, first off, make 3, and I'll watch them. Okay, wait. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. There's a few key points in here that I really enjoy. Being a fan of the first game, not the second game, but the first game, the boat. That was damn near the same boat.
Yeah.
I love that. That's really on point. And then when I saw her running through the forest, at first when I saw her, I was like, she may be a little bit too thin to be playing this kind of role. Because Laura, this is a chick that gets beat up a lot, and she's an explorer. You have to be like not runner
durable.
Or swimmer fit. Yeah, you have to be durable, muscle tone. But looking at the action though, and then seeing her before she put on like the Tomb Raider gear, she has that cute, look where she's like that typical, woman that isn't really a hardcore killer yet. You know what I mean? And then seeing her like take all those hits, like hit the log before falling in, I'm like, oh, that's Tomb Raider all the way. You know what I mean? And then
she definitely failed her quick time events.
Exactly. Straight up. I mean, you were supposed to make sure that the thumbstick didn't go outside the range, but hey, you failed. But the opening scene when they showed all the production companies as a part of it, Square Enix was a part of it. I'm like, that is how these movies should be done. You have to have the people who are creating the game, who create the source material, be a part of it. That's what makes it great. Marvel is the same way. Can't say the same thing for Assassin's Creed though. That was a little off. Like it was certain things were off.
That's when Hollywood tries to take over and does their own thing.
Yep, they just kind of stepped in there. I was like, hey, we can't afford to pay 2 lead actors, so we can't have Desmond and this guy. Make both of them the same character. And I'm like, that's just stupid. Yeah. That's not how it's supposed to be anyway. But anyway, this is nice.
That would be fun. That would be fun if, let's say, like they did the whole movie, and then let's say like they just had some guys, Desmond, wake up out of the Animus, and only showed him in like the last 5 minutes of the movie, and they'd be like, "Oh snap! So he was in this machine the whole time." That would have made more sense. But
not really, because then it'll be Inception, because he'd be in the Animus, getting into the Animus.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm forgetting the whole Michael Fassbender in the Animus and that whole creepy stuff that wasn't necessary.
Exactly. But what do you think about this though?
It doesn't have me hyped or anything, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it seems like it's beat for beat, trying to be like the reboot game, where it's like, okay, the only thing that I have not really problems, but I'm nitpicking, is they have to set up an ongoing story. So her fighting this evil organization that's a threat to humanity, and she got to save humanity. That seems kind of Indiana Jones-ish and 007-ish,
Well, technically, that's what it was. When Tomb Raider first came out, it was based on like an Indiana Jones type thing.
Oh yeah, I get that, but it's just I don't remember in the games. I mean, because I know in Uncharted, and I know that's a separate franchise altogether, but I know that was like kind of like his whole thing was other people were trying to get these artifacts, they use them for nefarious purposes. Yeah. In Tomb Raider, it was just like, I don't recall. I mean, maybe she fought an evil organization in one of the games I didn't play, but I don't recall her doing that. It was just like some other people were always going after the same shit that she was going after.
I want to say Trinity was an organization that was in the previous Tomb Raider games before the reboot. Maybe. I think during the reboot, they did have like an organization, but I forgot the name. So it could have been Trinity.
Yeah, they were... It could have been, but they weren't this worldwide organization. They were just like people that was stuck on this island worshiping that Chinese god thing on the island or whatever.
They had other people there. The people that you got your guns from, that you were shooting, that was some other organization that was there to take over. Like they were there to get the power of the deity and use it for themselves. So you actually go through the woods or whatever, killing these people. But then towards the end of the game, you still had natives there that you had to defeat too.
Oh, okay.
Because the natives
maybe I'm getting my source materials.
The natives were trying to kill everybody. So you were basically there to stop the people from getting the deity. I forgot what they were trying to get. But then at the same time, you had to also quote unquote defend yourself against natives, meaning kill them, so they won't kill you. And it's just like, it was a really good. The what I liked about it the most is that was the overarching story. I didn't really care about that.
Yeah.
I cared about character development. You see Laura go from like this person that doesn't even know how to shoot a gun or shoot a bow and arrow. No, she doesn't even know how to shoot a bow and arrow or hunt. And then she just progresses over time to killing people and being bruised up and dirty and bloody, and it's just so
that was going to be my other nitpick. Was in this, it looks like she trained beforehand to be this. I wish that they would take it like the reboot game, where it's like, okay, yeah, she may have trained a little bit, but she wasn't running around with a bow and arrow killing people. I would have liked to see, at least in this, have her go from being like, okay, I may know a little bit of something, but I've never applied skills. Mm-hmm. And then when she gets in this kind of situation, just like in the game, that's when all of that comes out, and she has to learn how to become the Lara Croft from the video games and stuff like that. So it would make for a better transition character-wise during a movie too. So I don't know why they did that. Mm-hmm. Maybe they didn't want it to be like a coming-of-age type story and then have everything else on top of that, but who knows?
Well, it is.
I'm sure they had their reasons. It looks decent though. Yeah, I mean, it looks decent. I mean, she kind of reminds me of the white lady from the Tom Cruise movie. You was talking about it yesterday, where he was killing himself over and over and over again. Based off the anime.
Yeah.
She looks like the Full Metal Bitch, I think they call her in that. But that's what she reminds me of. She reminds me of her, even though I don't think that is her. But she just reminds me of her.
Well, I think we can look her up later and see who she actually is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she does look familiar. But I mean, a lot of the British actors are everywhere. Mm-hmm. But there's only like a few British women who are actresses in more American stuff. But honestly, judging from what I saw at the very beginning, not the very beginning where she was running through the woods, but the part where she was at home and discovering what looked like her father was on to something. So I can see that she got a little bit of training from him as far as, moving through the woods and forests and solving puzzles and maybe have to avoid death that way. But you can kind of tell that the battle part of Laura is going to be developed in here. My only problem is that in the video game, you have 40 hours. Typical PS4 game is like 30-something hours if you do everything. You have so many hours to create character development through acts of bravery. Like, you didn't have to hunt, but the problem is that if you never hunted in that game, you wouldn't see that as a skill that you would develop. Because you have to develop that as a player. Shooting, gathering, stuff like that. And then the target practice, actually having skill shots where you're shooting people in the head and things like that. So within, I want to say this is probably going to be 2 hours, more than likely. Yeah. Something like this.
You got to cram all that in there. Something's going to slip.
Exactly. It has to be really, really fast. So I think that they may end up having a montage. Not like an obvious one, but like a short thing where you can tell that she's doing something, that she's trying to get better. Yeah. And then they just
like she's probably gonna get to the island. They're gonna capture her first in the first 5 minutes when he was on the beach and he hit her with the thing. Yeah. And then she's gonna probably get away, and then they might do like a 5-minute montage of her planning stuff to try to take them out, and then they're gonna jump right into it, probably.
Yep, something like that. And then like the two pistol things, I don't even think you get those in the game. I know you get guns, but it's not the dual pistols from... Yeah. It was DLC for that.
Yeah, they're probably putting that in there. I mean, that's just like...
I mean, it's a mod. You have
to give James Bond... Yeah, you have to give James Bond that PP7 gun that he always uses. So that's like her iconic gun. So they got to give her that.
Or you got to give the what do you call it, the silver ballers to Agent 47.
Mm-hmm. Same thing, yeah.
And the what are the other two guns? Who else has two guns? There's one character that has a black one and a white one. I forgot the name of the character though.
Dante. Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory. Like, you have to do that. So I can understand. She was like, "I'll take two of them." Yeah, you can tell she's like getting better, but at the same time, in the game, she didn't want to kill like that. She wasn't.
She wasn't a straight up mass murderer. She was an explorer first. Especially if you go in and read like the comic books and stuff. I mean, she still kills tons of people, but it's explorer first. It's kind of like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're an explorer first, and if you have to defend yourself or you have to take people out that's trying to kill you, then, hey, you're still willing to do it. But
So here's the thing.
I'm just hoping they don't make this whole movie like one big action scene. Like it's going to have story up until she gets to the beach. Well, I don't want it to be all action with no substance.
Okay, I can understand that.
Let's say like kind of like I don't know I don't know if you've seen it, but any kind of action movie where they just do it all for the action, kind of like The Rundown with The Rock and that one Weasley white guy. That's a lot of movies, but it's like where you just have an action movie with just action scenes with no story substance.
You could have easily said any of the Transformers movies but the first one.
There you go.
Basically any Michael Bay movie.
Ninja
Story is just
Turtles,
like, yep.
Transformers.
I mean, it's like, explosions, really cool action stuff, very weird story. Just like,
Yeah.
Like, do you even remember the story? No, but I remember them fighting this person, or I remember this blowing up.
They fought Megatron.
Yeah.
For like 3 movies, and then they fought other weird Transformers people who you only popped up in certain movies. So,
yeah, I don't know. Like the next bad guy from that episode.
Yeah, next time on Transformers.
Pretty much. Will they ever discover why they're on Earth? Will they ever get off of Earth?
Will Michael Bay make a good Transformers movie?
You find out next time on Transformers 8. Like, no, we're not. But anyway, so predictions for the movie, and will you even see the movie? Okay, here's a question.
Oh yeah.
Will you watch it in theaters, or would you wait for it to come out on DVD?
I would go see it in theaters. I mean, it's not money wise. I can see any movie out there, but to me, it interested me enough to go see it. I mean, I'm not turned off by it. So yeah, I would go see it in theater.
Okay.
I mean, if you're a fan of the game, I would say, you're probably definitely going to see it. It's going to be like the Assassin's Creed movie, where it's going to be like, okay, well, if you're a fan of the games, well,
bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, I saw the trailer.
Mess that up.
I saw the trailer, and I was like,
too.
how long I've been playing Assassin's Creed, dude. And I'm like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll pass.
Certain
I didn't
movies,
miss anything.
Certain movies, you can tell they're going to mess up. This doesn't look like they're going to mess it up. This looks like they're trying to make a new Tomb Raider that's in line with the newer games and have a strong female protagonist that's not all flash and no character development like how Angelina Jolie was in the other one. Looks like they're trying to distance themselves from the other one.
And I'm okay with that.
That's why I think this is going to be on point.
Yeah, I mean, the trailer looks good.
I didn't see nothing that turned me off like in Assassin's Creed. When they showed it was like, this is the Animus, and you looked at it and you was like, I didn't see nothing in this that made me like, you know what, they fucked that up. I didn't see nothing like that in this, so this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, as soon as they said this is the Animus, I was like, what? And then and then he got shot in the back with that spike, and then he lifted up in the air. I'm like, okay, that's dumb. And then they said this. You're an assassin, and then I'm like, wait a minute, who are they? Is it a regular prison dude? Who is this dude?
Yeah, it just.
And then they went back and showed the assassin from back in the day, and it's the same person. I'm like, pass.
Yeah.
I'm like, next. All right, Ubisoft, you just let them mess up your content, huh? All right, whatever.
Yeah, they bought the license and they just, took the ball and ran the 50-yard line with it and just.
Yep.
Fumbled it.
So,
that's gonna be pretty cool though.
With this,
what about you? Would you go see it? Would you go see it in theater?
Here's the thing: I would want to see that. I would. My social anxiety is stopping me from that in my wallet. I can't pay $20 for a ticket to see any movie. Like just any movie once, it annoys me to no end to pay $20 for one ticket when I used to be able to pay like $10 or $15 or even I remember $6 movies, man. But that's me. Yeah. I'm just an old man now, so it's like
I remember matinee $5 tickets and everything too.
Bruh, man, like
Yeah, you had like $20-$30 you could spend the whole day in a movie theater.
Yup. But I mean, now it's like, yo,
Yeah.
$20, man. And then
That's
especially if you
getting
take
you
it,
your ticket and maybe something to drink. If you're taking somebody else, then yeah,
bro, you talking about
you paying
paying
at least $30.
Yep. I remember paying $40 in a movie theater one time. Me, my girl at the time, and like one thing of popcorn and 2 drinks. I'm like, get out of here. $40? Man, next time I'm sneaking in like a whole dinner meal inside my coat with some sodas. Like, I'm not doing that again.
It's the movie ticket prices. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're up there, but it's not like it's super bad. It's the problem is when you go, you got to pay for food and everything else, and because most people they want to eat when they watch a movie and stuff, so it's like they know that, and it's like a drink will be like $6 or $7, popcorn $7 to $8 to $9, depending on what size it is. It's just that's just how they get you and how they get money, and that's why they don't allow you to bring food in there.
Here's the thing. You get a DVD for $20, right? Or $25, depending on what kind of DVD it is. Blu-ray DVDs are usually $30. Regular DVDs are usually $15 or $20. Why am I paying $20 to watch a movie one time? Not only that, I watch it in theaters, but the experience in theaters is really horrible when you have like 30 other people in there. Everybody eating popcorn, and all you hear is popcorn and people booing or like, oh, and all, like just making sounds, cell phones going off. I have to sit here and judge a movie based off my experience. That's going to turn off my experience. If I could just wait, be patient, I can pay $20 and watch that movie as many times as I want in the comfort of my own home. Even cheaper if I get a digital copy, you know.
I mean, a discount or a sale, or if you buy it online where it's cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the, I guess you could say, the experience of it. And just the sociability of getting out the house with somebody. That's really all it is. There is no reason why you can't wait until a DVD comes out, or wait till this comes on Netflix or whatever streaming platform it drops on. That's just, you know, the way it is. People want to go out and see movies and stuff like that. I mean, until your home experience is like a theater, and for a lot of people, it's not that way. So until it becomes like that, then people still gonna do that, and they're gonna keep raising prices. It's just like anything else.
Now, the other thing is, if I was gonna say this as a rating, as in go to the theater and watch it right away, or skip it altogether, I go to the theater and watch it. You know, this isn't something I would skip. This I think is gonna be really good. I don't think it's gonna break like any box office records, mind you, but I think it's gonna be really good. Not really, really good. Like Logan, good. You know, like it was a great movie.
Yeah.
You know, but a bad. Not a
I think
bad
it's gonna be.
Wolverine
I think it's gonna
movie.
be decent. It's gonna be decent enough to where it might make a little bit of money, but it's not gonna break no records.
Exactly.
I don't think it's gonna be one of those movies that just comes out and just instantly flops.
No.
So I just think
not
it'll
at
just be
The fan base is too
be a
large for
good
that.
average movie.
Yeah. Fan base too large for that.
That's another reason I would go to the theater and see it just to support them making a good Tomb Raider.
Exactly. I always liked Square Enix anyway. Just all their games were just amazing to me. Honestly, I think that this is my prediction. This is gonna make more money than the Assassin's Creed movie did.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I don't know how much money the Assassin's Creed movie made, but I think that kind of flopped. So I think it'll definitely make enough money. And plus, with Wonder Woman coming out and having that being for a good female lead movie, I think that well, it's not really super good, but by that being good Hollywood wise, I think that's going to tell Hollywood that hey, you can make a female lead and have her in a movie like this one and have it sell and make money. So it's going to make waves along with that because of Wonder Woman.
Didn't Wonder Woman come out already?
Yeah, Wonder Woman came out in July, I think, something like that.
So let's check this out. Prediction: will this make more than Wonder Woman or not?
No, hell no.
You think so? You think so?
I think so. Don't get me wrong. Lara Croft is Lara Croft, but she's no Wonder Woman.
True, but a lot of the people that went and saw Wonder Woman weren't really true fans of Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? Like
that is true. You had women going to see that to support
because it was a whole woman role,
actor, and all that.
You got this. Like, when have you seen another female lead like this? so far.
That's true.
Other
That's
than
true,
that, like
yeah.
spy chick movie where, I think it was what's the big boob chick from Marvel that plays Black Widow?
From Marvel. Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. I think it was either Scarlett Johansson or it was somebody else. I think they were playing like this Russian chick with the hair can change colors, and she was fighting. No, it wasn't Scarlett Johansson. Lucy.
Yeah, that was Scarlett Johansson.
It was.
Yeah, that was Scarlett Johansson.
But was that recent
that's where
though?
she got a couple years ago.
Okay,
Something
well,
like
you got that, but like recently,
where...
there's a Russian, like a movie where this Russian chick, she was like just a real badass, and she was like
I know the movie you're talking about, but it was like she was a spy, and that movie also had the guy who plays Professor Xavier, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was doing her own stunts and
ago,
everything, like that, something like that. So that's like the most recent one that had like a female lead where she was just like a total like wow.
Yeah, she's been in tons of stuff though. She was even in the new Fast and Furious.
There you go. I think that this is going to be another one of those hits where it's like, this is going to be the time of the female lead actress now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna push it a little bit, kind of like how when Marvel came out. They weren't the first superhero movies, no, by any means, but when they came out with their stuff, it kind of made everybody like, oh, we need to do a shared universe. We need to do this.
Yeah.
And I think that with Wonder Woman kicking off the whole female thing and this, you're definitely going to start to see more movies that are going to be pushing female leads. And I'm hoping they don't just stick with the stupid, tired cliches where it's like, oh, just because you have a male lead, you have to have a female, not a female love interest, but like a male love interest in there. Kind of like what they do with video games. I'm hoping they don't do that, but it's Hollywood. They probably will. So
if they do, it's going to be the Asian guy on the boat because,
I mean, that's the only other guy that they showed, but maybe she got like a guy waiting for her back home or something.
That's what Hollywood do, though. They push the whole interracial dating thing. I don't know why they do that, but they do that all the time. It's always one nationality with another nationality, or they're gonna make her lesbian, or bisexual or something like that. They're just to throw it out there, just to see what happens. I hope they don't do that too, because it's not written in for the story. But if they were to do that, but make it believable, where it's like, I can kind of see that. Just not just throw it in there just to throw it in there and say, hey, we threw it in there. You know what I mean? Just, hey, we're trying to satisfy everybody. Just make the story good. As long as the story's great, I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care what really happens, but as long as it's logical, story-driven, character-motivated type thing,
Yeah, as long as they sell it and make it decent, then I think a lot of people will go see it regardless. So, I mean, it's definitely not going to flop, so.
Yeah. Are you moving your head?
No.
Okay, you are extremely still.
Yeah, it crashed on me.
Oh.
I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to break the video, but so I just kept it going.
It's all good. You just standing here staring at me with the most stillest of hearts. I'm like, all right. Yeah. Maybe I should come back later because it's like you're paralyzed. But anyway, I guess I'm going to go now. I promise I will come back for you, buddy. I'll fix you. I'll fix you. I'll fix you there, buddy.
Call an ambulance. I broke my neck.
Oh, your hands. Can you feel my hands? No? Oh my poor Denonu.
Call the ambulance. You know it's going to take them like an hour to get here.
It is true.
We don't have that privilege.
No. Look where we are. I'm pretty sure we can trick them. I just have to get my voice right. Hello? Yes? My best friend, he's hurt. Very bad. No. His credit score is over 700. I promise you. Okay, thank you. And they're hanging out. I hang up, and then they're airlifting you out of here. Yeah. Anyway,
It'll be like that episode of Fresh Prince. Like right when he hang up the phone, it's like, oh,
right?
they must have thought he was white.
You know? Anyway, yeah, you should take a break so we can.
Yeah.
All right, homie. I'll hit you up later after you fix yourself.
Call me an ambulance. But all right, I'll talk to you later, man.